Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some very hot monster high tea from our first look at the Rochelle Goyle design for the upcoming Fang Vote Collector doll, to more characters being added to the animated series with our first look at Howleen, and some more information about her and Claude. Apparently they are no longer siblings, so stay tuned and let's get into it. So let's start off with the Fang voting collector doll. So the first voting happened like 2 weeks ago. It was round 1 for the character, so you could choose between Rebecca's theme, which I think most people chose her after Rochelle. Rochelle was like the #1 fan favorite, and then we had Venus as well. Now, surprise, surprise, not really. Rochelle Goyle won by a landslide. She won. She's just such a huge fan favorite. So we got that news over the weekend. I decided to look at the Fang Vote, video that they posted a little closer. I actually went shot by shot, like frame by frame in the video where they showed the sketches of whatever, and there's some interesting details here. Since if you pause it at the just in the right frame, they reveal a little bit about the actual design for the dress for Rochelle, before here Rebecca is putting a layer over this I guess final sketch of the dress, and before she does that, really quickly we can see like half of the dress for Rochelle. So here you can kind of tell what the design is, the pattern, the puff sleeves, the structure, and the silhouette. So it does seem to be kind of like a longer dress, similarly to Laguna. Also has kind of like a poofed out end, so like a mermaid silhouette, right, where it's like really wide at the bottom, but it does look a little more unique because it has more details, and it's like all one piece, and the sleeves are different, so it is more Rochelle's taste. So did a little bit of a tweaking here. I overlaid some of the best shots where we get to see the actual design, and I also filled in the gaps myself, drawing a little bit here of the face. So here we can actually get kind of like an idea of what Rochelle will look like. So not bad. I think she looks really cute. I definitely love the wavy hair, although you gotta keep in mind that the hairstyle, the makeup, shoes, and accessories, we still do get to choose. The only thing that is set in stone, oh, no pun intended, is that her dress. So her dress is definitely gonna be this. I guess they were really confident that she was gonna win because they even showed the design. It's like they knew. Oh, speaking of, here we also can see a quick peek at potential accessory choices for future rounds. So we can see a headband here and also a pair of earrings. I love the little bow details and a skelet, and I like the headband. It looks like a crown or like a tiara. Definitely really royal, very regal. I feel like this is definitely Rochelle's style. And here we can also see it's very blurry, but it's a design for a purse. So it's kind of like gem shaped or like star shaped, and it has her skelet on the front and a little chain handle. It's very simple, and like obviously it's blurry and it might change. Obviously these are all just designs, but the idea is very, very cute. I think everything we've seen so far design wise for Rochelle looks pretty promising. I actually like the option for hair that's like crimped with the bangs. I feel like that actually looks really cute with the dress as well. So I actually prefer that. So I feel like if they give us an option and that's an option, I would definitely choose that option just because I like the crimped, flowy, long hair. Also, we've never gotten a Rochelle that has that kind of hairstyle, I think. I mean, the bangs are pretty, basic, but standard, right? But she always has bangs. But the crimped hair, I feel like it's just so long and like kind of like giving me mermaid vibes, which maybe is not like what they're supposed to, give me the vibe, because she's a gargoyle, right? Not a mermaid. But it's a nice touch. I feel like it looks really nice. The second round of Fang voting is gonna be on hair and makeup, so it's gonna be very exciting. I hope the makeup is not just like different eyeshadow. I hope it's like a little bit more extravagant, so it's like more fun to choose, and it's like really different choices. And the hair, I guess they're gonna give us like 3 options for both, so 3 options for hair and makeup, so 6 in total. That's gonna be so exciting. So that's gonna be this weekend on Friday. After that, we have the round for shoes, and it's gonna be on December the 2nd, so also on Friday. These are all on a Friday, by the way. And then in the last round, we have the accessories, so like handbags, and I guess that's it, just like a purse. We get to choose the purse. That's gonna be on December the 4th, and then I guess by the end of this year we'll know like what's she gonna look like. Moving on, the showrunner on the Monster High animated series actually posted this picture last Friday, because apparently we actually there wasn't like new episodes on Friday for this series, and they wrote in a caption that apologies for that obviously, but that there's going to be 3 new characters introduced in the coming episodes. So actually not this week's episodes, but I think like in the coming episodes, like in November. So who are these 3 characters that are going to be introduced by, if you've seen the thumbnail, you know that one of them is Howleen. Yes, she has made her debut in the show. I don't know who, but like someone already saw the episode. It already aired on TV, and she appeared. It's Howleen. Yeah, it is in fact true that Howleen and Claude are both not going to be related at all with each other or with Claudine. So they're all going to be separate characters that are not related whatsoever. They don't share any blood. They're not family. They're just, I guess, not. That's going to be so weird, because they are family in the original G1, right? And now they're not. It's just, oh my god, that's gonna be like so weird to like, oh, it's Howleen, and they're not sisters, and it's like, oh, it's so sad, because it's like they look really cute, and it's like they have cute poses, and maybe they are the same age in this show. Maybe Howleen's not like younger. They do look like the same height, so I think they might be the same age, but I don't know. Them not being sisters is just gonna be so weird, because they were sisters. Howleen was a little, sibling, and this younger sibling, and then Claude was the older one, and then Claudia was also there. But like, was she really ever there? No shade, but like Claudia was really never really in the picture. But yeah, Howleen, they're not related, which is gonna be a change, but at least Howleen is here, and like her personality, like her actual essence still seems to be like here. Her design, which if you've seen my previous videos, we've already talked about her design. It is spot on. It is definitely her design. It was accurate for sure. Spot on 100%. It looks just like the design, like no changes whatsoever. So it looks really cool. I mean, the hair could look a little bit better. The curls, maybe a little bit tighter would have been more accurate, but like, because in some angles it just looks like it's like a washing mop, like just placed on her head. Which I'm sure does not the effect it's supposed to give. But the hair is really cute. Maybe the colors could have been blended a little bit better, because maybe it's a little bit too bright. But I do like the concept of like the sunset colors. And overall, I do like her outfit. I think, people don't like the shorts, or, the fact that, that she has very bright colors. But I think it's okay. Maybe she could have had like some more interesting pants, but like, it's okay. The doll is gonna look great for sure, and I'm super excited. So by the way, I'm not sure what's happening in this episode. I think Howleen knows Romulus and the other werewolf kid, so maybe it's gonna be about them and Claudine figuring something out. But overall, Howleen is in the show, and she looks great. And yes, it's gonna be weird to watch the series with Claude and Howleen and them not being siblings, but at least if their designs and their characters are still accurate, and faithful, then I think we can get behind it. It's not going to be too big of a change. It's just going to be that they're not siblings. So the question still is, who are the other two characters who are going to be introduced into the show who have been hotly anticipated? Obviously Claude, I think, is a pretty obvious guess just because Howleen, right? It would make sense if Claude also got introduced in the same at the same time, right? Maybe not in the same episode, but definitely I think in the same batch of episodes. So because they're both very important characters. And the sooner they get introduced, the sooner they can get fleshed out, and the sooner we can get dolls of them both, which I think we can all agree we want that. Yes. But who is going to be the other character? I think people have said Abby. Abby could be introduced, I think, for sure. But I actually think it's probably going to be Gulia, because although Gulia is not like a new character, you know, she is in the main theme, like she's in the intro song, you know, she is in the group shot, like she is in the marketing, she's like in the main group of characters, and she hasn't even appeared in the show yet. So that makes me think that she's going to be the other character that they are going to introduce, because it is a little bit weird. Gulia is like one of the main 8 characters, and she hasn't appeared at all. At all. So I think she is going to be next. And I also think that after we get introduced to Gulia, we're going to get to see Manny and Spectra a little bit more, since they do have speaking lines. And then I hope we can see Abby, because Abby is a very big, important character as well. Hopefully she, you know, shows up very soon. I cannot wait. There is literally so many characters that they can get us excited with. So I hope they don't screw it up. You know, with the designs, they gotta, I hope they look okay. But yeah, that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more Monster High doll news, doll reviews, a bunch more content coming your way daily and keeping you up to date with the adulty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.